True, we lost. Lord knows. I'm about to say something to make you not like me. You might catch feelings and you might want to fight me, but I don't really care, I'ma say it anyway. Why most comedic guys seem soft and gay. I'm not saying all, but a large amount. Have you ever heard the words that come out of their mouth? Yeah, they cuss like a sailor, but they follow my eye. They carry pumps and wear makeup and thinking it's hot. I think they need to stop. This is a new era. I wonder if the purpose of a war mascara. There probably was a death mask misunderstood. Don't let the D-boys get them up in the hood. Why NOI? Stop patrolling the block. We get shot by the cops and we calling the cops. Come on, y'all was on another level. The black man was God, the white man the devil. Now the white man, or better yet the European, and the Mars and the beam by the soul by Koreans. I'm talking what I'm saying, I'm just a reporter. How you call a woman to be and you got a daughter. Talking about the Hebrews that demonize women and choose Esau over brothers and Kennedy. Probably timid, soft, and scared to fight. Yelling and wearing spikes, trying to fake me out right. But you can't prove me, cause you make a little noise. You deep inside, y'all some scared little boys. You really wanna ride, let's take it to the beast. Get revenge to our people killed by like these. Yeah, right. Y'all ain't busting the break. It appears that you fear that you in love with hate. Correct me if I'm wrong, you all can get along. European psychology got us all gone. You think we divided because I wear fades and she wear oak and he wear dreads, but the vision don't start there, it starts in the head. I'm here to wake you up and get you out of the bed. We lost to get you out the bed. I'm here to spread love and get you out the bed. The vision don't start there, it starts in the head. I'm here to spread love and get you out the bed. Wake up. I'm here to spread love and get you out the bed. Wake up. I'm here to spread love and get you out the bed. Wake up. I'm here to spread love and get you out of the bed. Wake up. I'm here to spread love and get you out of the bed. Oh yeah, I'm here to spread love and get you out of the bed. Now think we divided because I got a fence and you wear oak and she wear dreads. I think we divided because I wear fez. The vision don't start there, it starts in the head. And she wear oak and he got dreads. You must need to wake up too, so I'm wake up you, so we can get together, do what we gotta do. We ain't done much since the prophet left. More standing on law, we still in this mess. Haven't built the town, the hold is down. Paperwork can't be us. We looking like clowns that obey the devil. Claim we follow the prophet, but I follow the prophet. I understand logic. People in the temple time they hit the streets. Everybody be part of me getting released. The murder rate can be more than just all crazy. Dope fiends, ODing in the hood on the daily. We wait for chemical, you drink and serve. We fighting over information, we got some nerve. This ain't if we conscious, we might know a little something, but we just run, cause we haven't done nothing, we lost. You think we divided, cause I got a fez, and she got a cross, and he got dreads. You think we divided, cause I got a fez, and he got an oak, and he got dreads. You think we divided, cause I got a fez? Yeah, it's slow. I'm trying to be your friend, man. I'm trying to be your friend, bro. Help me out. We be our peace and love, family. I wanna be your friend. Peace and love. Let me be your friend. Peace and love. I said you ain't never met a more like me, and you ain't never ever gonna meet one again. Well, let me be your friend. Peace and love. Let me be your friend. Peace and love. I said you ain't never met a more like me, and you ain't never ever gonna meet one again. I wanna be your friend. Peace Y'all ready?
I used to be a thug until I met the prophet. Now I'm all about love, truth, peace, and freedom. Till I return to Allah. One day we gon' meet up. I'm all about justice. That's the focus of the message. Sometimes Asiatics make me wanna forget the lessons. I be all up in my passion from all the Moorish passion. All things considered, I start laughing. A grown man with a ponytail. Another calling us Neanderthal. And he all pale. I mean, for real, this is what it comes to, my brother. We got nothing better to do than talk down to each other. Yeah, we can be scholars.
About to get hot.
Get guarded. We are the children of our father, and the rest of our mother has nursed us all. And first of all, we people out of pain trying to murder us all. You need to chill, my brother. Tell the elder the same, cause on the real, my man, I'm really about them things. I can take the days off and get back in the low and return to the state where they used to call me dope. But no, I'm rolling with the prophet of Allah. Want love, not war. Standing on that floor, and I'm holding the square. The compass and the axe that might be too deep. Yo, let's not get off track. See, our prophet was an adept. Do you know what that is? An Egyptian adept is a brother who lived by the universal science developing the Nile. We call it Islamism, but it's the same, my child. Sit at the foot of a master. I train you up, but I might have to bang you up. I still love you, and those that's talking that this ain't Islam. Everything the prophet taught is in the Quran. All the other stuff, prostrate and cover up is just the start. And there's space to me, the law's the heart. You can dress like Imhotep, but you can dress like a herb. While the most American Muslim unifies the word. You can say what you want about Dr. York, but he gave you different variations of the same thought. You don't appreciate that. You won't appreciate me. Appreciate the holy and divine Jubilee. People refuse to admit it. He the first that ever did it. Europeans hope that the Moors would forget it, but we here, strong, alive and well, resurrected from hell, with a story to tell. So pay attention and listen, and consider the facts. You know it's humanly impossible for you to be black. I guess the Chinaman is yellow, a Mexican is brown. Just think for a second how ridiculous it sounds. We can turn it around, but we must unite. It's okay to disagree, but we don't have to fight. Cause if we have to fight, you know how we did. I'm still learning to love. No, I'm not.
All right now.
So what with me, fam, and I'ma work with you. And let's all work together and do what we gotta do. Cause on the real side, we haven't made no progress since 1929 when the prophet left the flesh. We got an Asiatic president, men murdering men, psycho shooting up a club and don't see his own sin. And those that say they conscious, that took your fuck. Move straight,
y'all ready?
Straight living it up, and y'all picking it up. Straight cheesing and grinning, but it was your bread to help them set it off in the beginning. What you put in the soul, cause it could blind you. Unfortunately, some people get paid to misguide you. Oh yeah, I wanna be your friend. Peace and love. Let me be your friend. Peace and love. I said you ain't never, and you would never. You ain't never, ever. You ain't never met a more like this, and you ain't ever gonna be one again. I wanna be your friend. Peace and love. So let me be your friend. Peace and love. Oh yeah, you ain't never met a more like this, and you ain't never gonna meet one again. So let me be your friend. Peace and love. So let me be your friend. Peace and love. I wanna be your friend. Yeah. Let me be your friend. We ain't trying to be enemies. I wanna be your. So let me be your. I wanna be your friend. Hey. Yeah. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. I be that more you gon' remember. Taharkabey front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. That's right. I be that more you gon' remember. Taharkabey front line till the law call my number. You a friend of the boys and you a friend of mine. I was told to watch my enemies, now hold my line. Those that speak against the prophet, they speak against me. And I'm speaking about the prophet over to Ali. Who was the first to remind you and bind you back? To a rock on the mountains, Mississippi and Connect. Told you you wasn't black. Straight back, you tripping off trust, you need to be tripping off that. But here we go again, acting like you a slave. The same people talk European how to bathe. They're looking at women buying European hair. No love for self, but do the sure. Whole generation take the pills we need to serve. Yeah, no, yachty, sushi, Gucci, Kodak, Amigo, Bras, Lucid. But when I love for the woman, look like your mother. I guess they say it's all black, but it's under the cover. Now, cypher. I be that boy you call me mother. I'ma be that boy you call me mother. That's right. I be that boy you call me mother. Taharkabey, front line to the law, call my number. I be that boy you call me mother. I'ma be that boy you call me mother. That's right. I be that boy you call me mother. Taharkabey, front line to the law, call my number. Super scholars holler. This Welcome to another edition of Morse World TV. I'm your host, Brother Taharkabey. I'm losing my voice. You know, I was dealing with the spray, the aerosol spray that the people's put in the air. I'm losing my voice, man. I'm losing my voice. But don't worry about it. Tonight we're gonna have a good show. We got Boss Talk on the show. And we're gonna finish up what we started the day before yesterday. I think that was Monday or Tuesday, I think. Also, I wanted to allow Sister Dolores. To come in real quick and speak her speech. So let's get that out the way first. So y'all ready? Press 7 if you're ready. Y'all got your seatbelts on? Y'all ready for the roller coaster ride? Now listen, I worked real hard today. I'm telling you, I've got it in today from maybe about 9 this morning till about 7. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to sit back and take it in myself. You follow what I'm saying? I'm going to take it in myself. Mark J said real comedy thing. So that's why I couldn't even jump around. I didn't put in some work today, and I'm going to tell you, I will share with you the work that I've been doing real soon. So first, let's say this. Family, let me just think. Let me let everybody know, first and foremost, because I worked so hard today. Let me thank Mr. Invictus, man, for the Cash App. You know what I mean? Thank you. I appreciate all those who's hit the Cash App. But I want to say that I done lost my thought that fast. Hold up, because I'm doing too much. All right, let me shut that down. I just seen something in my inbox that just threw me off real quick. I might have to share that with you. But let me share with everybody. So what I did was, I know I said last night that I listened to the sisters and that emptying my Nepal bag, I wasn't sure. However, I had to meditate on it, and I had to remember that we can't let the devil breathe. We can't let the devil breathe. The devil don't give us a break. We have to stay on point. Press 7 if you understand what I'm saying. The devil never gives us a break. You know what I'm saying? The moment that we not paying attention, the lower self be trying to drive us off the cliff. You feel what I'm saying? Every single time. So the devil never gives us a break. So why should we give the devil a break? Why? Why should we give the devil a break? I don't believe that the devil need a break. I mean, the devil don't need no break. The devil don't need no break. So I'm going to finish my presentation on Nepal. The devil can't get my brother if he is close to me. That's right, S. Miller. So I'm going to finish knocking the brains out of falsehood as it relates to Sinetta in Nepal. And I'm going to do a full presentation on Saturday. I'm going to recap and I'm going to bring all the new stuff. You follow what I'm saying? And definitely it's going to be a lesson learned, because I decided when I set out to deal with this issue, dealing with Sinetta, I decided to take the head off of Satan, take him out. And so, ain't no need to play around. So, for those who are members of the website, if you don't want to see it, don't tune in, because I'm gonna go ahead and empty the bag to the best of my ability. I might just hold something back just in case I might have to come back later. I might have to come back later. So, with that being said, we're gonna get started right now. You know, I even didn't get a chance to share the show. So as you can see, the numbers are low because I didn't have a chance. I got in late. And so I asked you to share the show if you're in the building.
What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good?
So we got Boss Talk in the building. Boss Talk, I see you putting on the camouflage. What, you ready to go to war?
Oh yeah.
What's up with the new sign in the back? What's up with the new sign in the back? I see you getting that YouTube money? Looking good back there.
Just, I'll do a little something different.
I'm just messing with you. But with that being said, so before we get started, because I know we wanted to do our receipts, are you capable of screen sharing?
I'm hoping, because I know when you told me I was gonna have to, I was like, oh. So yeah, I'm hoping I'm able to. Let me see.
You on the computer?
Yeah.
Oh, so you good. You good. You should be good. I don't know why my computer moving so slow, but let me shut some of these windows. All right. Somebody said I need to talk to Boss Talk. Before we start, let me say this. And I want to start this at the beginning of the show. It's a lot of people out there that's making memes, making videos, and they are, make sure people can hear me, and they are doing Photoshop. They misrepresenting what it is to be a researcher and what it is to put people on point with snakes, frauds, and scammers. In other words, I'm looking at these memes that people are producing and acting as if they're real and legitimate. So you got Boss Talk. They got him in some sort of a cop suit. And one moment, and I just want to be clear on this. 1 second, because this is corny.
Yeah, it is.
Hold up 1 second. Let me show this. Let me show this real quick, because this is corny. If you ain't on the website, you won't be able to see it. So here it is right here. If you can't see it, let me stop it and anyway, if you're on the website, you're able to see it. So this meme that you see, it looks like Darren's in a cop suit, got some certificate from the ATF, right? And the thing is that if it was true, excellent, fine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If it's true, it's excellent, fine. But it's clearly a Photoshop. It's clearly a Photoshop. And what it does is it takes away from people that really want to show frauds, lames, and squares, or scammers, if you will. Because now the people got to figure out if this real, is that real, is this real, is that real? So I don't support that type of foolery. You know what I'm saying? Any of that type of stuff that's posted on the website, I'm gonna delete you. I'm gonna put you off. I'm gonna block you, because most people that make these type of memes, they never even show their face. Most people that make these videos, they never show their face. And that's the most crazy agent type behavior that I've ever seen in my life. That if you are going to make memes, if you are going to make videos, if you are going to accuse people of being the police, accuse people of being murderers, accuse people of all of this crazy stuff, then at least show your face. And if you don't show your face, no one should take you serious. No one should take you serious. And if someone else takes those memes, shares those memes, and portray those memes as if they're legitimate, no one should take them serious. But the person that produces false memes, person that produces false videos, false scenarios, it takes away from what we really set out to do here on Moorish World TV. Not for me, because I'm a show and prove, and I'm a prove and show. So it don't take away from me, but it just takes away from the integrity of what I set out to do and what other channels like mine have set out to do. To expose frauds. Now, if you got some legitimate exposure, if Darren is the police, if Darren is a ATF agent, then hey, it's if it's real, it's real. But if it's all jacked up and made up, that's just not good for what we set out to do. So, and I don't respect it. And people that post them on any of my platforms, I delete them immediately. Immediately. I seen a few on Taharkabey.com in the chat room. I delete them, and then it came up again, and then I just blocked the person. It's not personal. It's not personal. It's not that I'm defending Darren. It's not that I'm defending anybody who's got a meme, but I want authenticity. I want realness. I don't want no fake stuff.
If you don't mind, call me Boss Talk. You know, because I'm trying to scratch the name Darren, because it was Darren's podcast. I'm trying to switch that name out.
Well, the whole thing is, though, let me say this to you. Many people know you as Darren, so don't run away from yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when y'all used to be like, Toronto. I don't care. You know what I mean? That's what my mama named me.
But that's what I'm saying. I know you as Toronto, but I'm calling you Taharka.
I don't care what you call me, because my mama named me Toronto. My name is an indigenous name that's connected to my ancestors. So
I feel you, but you got Professor Taharkabey for a reason, right?
I prefer anything. Some people call me Tito. Some people call me Toronto. Some people call me Taharka. I'm all of that. But I'm just saying. I'm
just saying. We can call each other by our first name. That's cool.
No. What I'm saying is this. I don't know why you would take that as a shot. I'm not doing it as a shot. That's what I met you as Darren's podcast. So often I may say Darren because that's what I'm familiar with. That's what I met you as. You didn't meet me as Toronto, but I don't mind anyway. It doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, I was just saying. I prefer that. If you want to call me,
I respect that.
His name is Damien, but I see his name is Delta.
But nobody met him as Damien, though. That's the difference. We met you as Darren, so some people are going to call you Darren, and you shouldn't take offense to that. But nevertheless, I'm gonna try my best to keep on with Boss Talk, because that's what you prefer to be called.
I appreciate it.
That's what you prefer. But if I say Darren, don't get beside yourself, because it's not intentional. That's what I met you as. I met you as Darren's podcast. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's going to come out. But nevertheless, with that being said, let's get Dolores up here. Sister Dolores, are you in the building?
Yes, I am. How you doing?
I'm doing well, sis. So I wanted to make sure everybody can hear. Can everybody hear over there on Moorish World TV on YouTube? Press 7 if y'all can hear. Sister Delores, and did y'all hear Brother Darren? With that being said, I wanted to give you the ability to have your say and speak your speech. You follow me?
Yep.
So what I'm gonna do is, I'm going to fall back, and first let me set it up. I know that you and Darren was having some words back and forth in the chat on the last show, and you wanted to come on the show, and I said, well, no, not on this one. You can come back on Thursday. So today is Thursday, and I'll bring you back. Now, how did you and Darren come to know each other, number one? And I tried to do this last night, as you can see, and the sister was talking about that relationship. But I just want to set it up. How did y'all come to know each other? And then after that, how did y'all ultimately come at odds with each other? The short version, if you can.
Okay. Do you mind if I go first?
Yeah, I'm talking to you, Mr. Delores.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now here's what happened. I was on Darren's live. It was me and a few others. And then Bleak wanted to come on and share some info, as he said, which pertained to General Delta. Darren was highly upset and would not allow Bleak to speak. Now, Bleak is in the chat. He can vouch for this. It was me. It was Ann Adams. It was a few other people. It was like 4 or 5 of us, whatever. And this is like right after the whole ozone thing, bless his heart, and anyway, so I had just started watching Darren about this time. So anyway, like I said, he was highly upset and would not allow Bleak to speak. The next day, Kendrick Wilson, he did a live, and Darren did a screen share, and he had mentioned that Kendrick Wilson was on. So we saw that Kendrick was allowing Bleak to come on and share the information about Delta. So more than half of Darren's chat left his live. And at that point, Darren called himself going off on me because he was like, oh, look at her. She's over there. I mean, Darren treats this stuff like as if it's a kid's game, as if this is just an immature, like when I was moderating for you, Brother Bay, he was like, she's with Taharkabey. She's with, this is who's with who? I mean, it's childish, And he's like, she's, it's just back and forth with him. So anyway, at that point, Darren called himself going off on me. Darren was so angry, he did a live mentioning you, Taharkabey, and also said some things about me, which was totally untrue. Darren said that I wasn't there for Ozone after I had already donated hundreds to Ozone's fundraiser, and I'm continuing. I blessed Darren twice. Okay, the first time I gave him 100 was to stop talking about you, Taharkabey, because I knew that you were building your brand and getting your Throne channel up and running. So I was trying to detour him from, slamming your name and stuff because you were trying to build up your channel. And I gave him 100. And then the second time I gave Darren 100 was because I promised him 100 to take his kids to the zoo. Darren had mentioned on one of his lives he had that, his wife, he had mentioned on his, he had already mentioned that his wife was in the hospital prior to the zoo thing. So the second 100, he had mentioned that his kids love the zoo, blah, blah, blah. He was kind of struggling because his wife's in the hospital, whatever. And in that chat, I said, oh, I will bless you, whatever. And so at this time, we were going back and forth, politely on IG. And I told him, I said, I got you, blah, blah, blah. Early like that, I told him I would give him 100 on the Friday. At that time, it was like 2 or 3 days prior to Friday. Early in the morning, he had hit me up. And he asked me, he said, so I hope you forget about me, blah, 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 about that 100. I said, no, I got you. And hey, in Taharkabey, my word is golden, right? Absolutely. I don't lie to people. If I say I'm going to bless you, I'm going to bless you, because I know sometimes people hold on to your word, and that's all they have to hold on to. And so I blessed them again. It wasn't nothing about him trying to borrow nothing. So I got you and your kids. I said, go ahead. This is on me. Darren, I ain't lying, okay? Now.
Sorry, are you saying you blessed me more than twice? Or
Twice. The first time was so you can go back and forth and visit your wife. No, I'm sorry, excuse me. The first time was for Taharkabey, like you mentioned before, because I knew Taharkabey was trying to build his brand. I said, would you please stop talking about my brother? That was the first time. Second time was the 100. I said you could take your kids to the zoo because you mentioned something about a zoo out there in Tennessee. Your kids love it, blah, blah, blah. I said, I got you. And you hit me up early in the morning on that Friday morning. I said, I got you. I cashed after you that 100, okay? I never said let me finish. Like I said, you never brought anything from me. Both times, I gave you the money, okay? First time for your, your wife, whatever, dealing with gas, whatever. Second time was for the zoo. Now, it wasn't until Okay, you was reading a comment made to someone that I pertaining to me purchasing gold or whatever. Okay, because I like to do that at the time. I like to do that as a hobby. And then you said the quote. This is in your live. You said it looks like you got extra money to spend. Throw it towards ozone. And that's when I mentioned, you know, how I gave you 200 because you're sitting up here acting as if you know, I'm balling out of control, blah, 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 but I don't care about ozone. And at that point, Darren, I said, you know what? You don't get to do that to me. You don't get to sit up here and act as if I'm you know, discussing gold or whatever, and totally not even caring about Ozone's situation. Ozone, I was supporting him before I started purchasing jewelry, okay, or gold or whatever. And I'm continuing to support our brothers. I write both him and Spike. I've donated to Spike. His wife can vouch for that. I write them. I send them credits. I send them gifts. All of that. Okay. You want receipts? Contact our brothers. They will tell you. I have them there. Okay. So for you to go to the extent again and say, oh, you know, she's doing blah 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 blah, but yeah, you know, he's locked up and you know, throw some of that money his way. Yeah, please miss me with that, okay? And like I said, the only reason why I mentioned what I did for you is because you were trying to disregard what I've done for our brothers, as if I'm this woman bragging out of control and I'm not caring about anybody. That's the only reason I mentioned that 200 I gave you. Had you kept your mouth completely shut, I would have never done that. I would have said, we good. I would have never said that because you made it very clear through IG in the DM that you didn't want anyone to know. I said, respect, brother, no problem. But see, Darren, I noticed about you, when you get up in your feelings, you go all out. I want to mention this too.
Do you not?
I want to mention this too. There was another time Darren got so mad at me, so angry to where he called me a bitch. Excuse my language, Taharkabey, on your show. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, I'm not cursing about anything like that. At this point, you know, he was mad in his feelings with the whole donation thing, with the Remy thing, and just all of this other stuff. And for him to call me a bitch, and I'm thinking to myself, I'll be damn, really? You know? And then Darren got this thing where he's like, well, Remy or somebody called mother, oh, a bitch. Here you go calling me one, okay? And you calling Ozone's power of attorney, which is his children's mother, a bitch. See, you sit up here, Darren, and you talk all of this mess. Yes, you did. It's on your video. I have it. Taharkabey, I will send that to you. You did call her a B. Yes, you did. And I have that. And I have it. Oh my, really, Darren? Okay, Taharkabey, hold it.
That I called.
You called a B. Right after she did the first introduction on OC the Grace Show, when she first came on. When she first came on, you called her a B. Everybody, man, please, nothing. But anyway, the problem, like I said, I have with you is you become too damn emotional. I don't know if this has issues or rejection issues, whatever. Everybody know you were riding Delta's coattail like crazy. That's why Bleak couldn't even speak about Delta. Oh no, leave that. I mean, you was going off. You was going off now.
For my people. That's why. Just like you do. Just like you wanted to pay me $100 to stop talking about Taharka. So that's riding the coattail right there.
Well, guess what? Now look at you today. Why are you putting this man in plastering him all over the goddamn internet?
I answered your question because I told you I wasn't gonna do that until he said what he was gonna do to my kids. So I said, okay, you want to do all that, and then he said he was gonna bring it to here. So I said, let's do it then. Let's go there. We can bring it to the internet. You know what I'm saying? He brought kids into it, just like he brought kids into it with Taharka. So yeah, I mean, that's the reason. You know what I'm saying? So I get a turn.
Listen, no, I'm not even done. And see, that's the problem I have with you. This is not your live. This is Taharkabey's, okay? Because I only be on here.
Dolores. See, that's what I'm saying. See, you get emotional. You get emotional this whole time.
Okay, I'm not even done. And let me tell you something else. And Taharkabey, you can vouch for this. And he mentioned it briefly on his last live when Taharkabey said, me and Dolores Taylor, you know, we may disagree, blah, blah, blah. Taharkabey, now one time did I get all on the internet talking, oh, Taharkabey ain't blah, blah, blah. I did this for him, I did that for him. No, because I don't talk about what I do for people, I just do it. But when we got clowns like you, Darren, that sit up here and talk about, yeah, she buying all this gold, and here she is trying to do this, she's stunting, and she's blah, blah, blah. Throw O's on somebody. For one, you can't tell me what to do with my damn money, okay?
Right.
Okay.
I'm just saying, no, I don't get disrespectful.
You would too, and I didn't even know you from a can of white paint, okay? I didn't know you.
Nobody until they disrespect me.
From the bottom of my heart. And it's things I've done for other people. Let me tell you, okay? On IG, please cast out, and guess what? Though I'm blessed. Though I'm not suffering. You know, I'm blessed 100%. God has blessed me, okay? Because of what.
Good.
I don't even have to tell you what I given anybody. But when it came down to you and you made that comment on your live, so everybody, whoever was watching it, can pay attention to you say, she ain't doing nothing for ozone. She up here buying gold, but she ain't doing nothing for ozone. And then, Darren, if you think back on IG, remember I said, let's have a lotto fundraiser. Didn't I show you that money? Didn't I show you that money?
You didn't show me money. You showed me the plan.
I gave you a picture of my money. I was willing to drop 1,000 for a lottery on behalf of our brother. Okay, I got this. On behalf of our brother. You never mentioned it.
I heard of the plan. You did tell me the plan.
Listen, still, Darren, as much as you flap off at the mouth, why you didn't mention that? Why you didn't mention that? I have that. Still have it.
Why did I mention that?
You know what? Yeah. No, because you always want to mention negative. You cause division. You get yourself caught up and wrapped up in people. And then when people cut you off, this is how you behave. Okay?
Like this time that you're talking about, what did you tell me? I don't watch Taharkabey's show. I don't watch his show anymore. It's too much negativity over there. Right? That's
Who told you that?
You said that on my show. Trust me.
I didn't say.
Trust me. I was.
I said I don't watch Taharkabey because I didn't. I never said I don't watch. I said he can keep that rich. No, hold up.
I will send you.
You're lying. I said when it came to ozone, because you made this big fuss about him not putting ozone on his life. I said, you know what? I said when it came to ozone. As far as me being a moderator, because that was your thing. Oh, she moderates Taharkabey's show. Oh, she's just like, I don't know where you get off on this. Oh, she belonged to him and he belonged to her and all this old childish crap. Okay. But I made it very clear. I said, look, he can have that wrench. If he don't want to do a live with it, that's fine. I can respect why he didn't want to do, because he did explain why he didn't want to bring focus to that because of so much stuff going on. Like you, for instance, calling the damn jail. Y'all don't hurt ozone. Oh, by the way, it was 2 cops. You was doing too much, Darren. You do too much. And then you get in your damn girly feelings.
That's not doing too much.
You get in your girly feelings. You are the
when you got people on the showing you as a
Darren, I'm from a place. I'm from Oakland, California. And let me explain to you. I don't know much about Tennessee or wherever the hell you at. But the stuff you be doing, you be plastering on internet about people, leave stuff alone. Just leave people alone, okay? Maintain.
That way, y'all ain't the money. Y'all ain't trying to help him. Y'all ain't trying to point out the BS that is going on with the case. The BS. That's what I'm saying. That's why I did what I did. You don't even know how many people respected that. And then after they had a little issue with me, that's whenever they wanted to say, "Oh, I'm in the wrong for bringing that up." No, I'm pointing out the BS that the cops are doing. You know what I'm saying? A second cop was there. I called to let them know. Yeah. Was there 1 cop or 2 cops?
Leave stuff alone, Darren. It ain't none of your damn business.
Continually doing that. You act like you
another problem I have with you. Hold on, let me finish. Another problem I have with you is this. Simply,
all right,
when it came to Kendrick, you did. That's why I don't care, Darren. With the 12-hour fundraiser, you had Ozone's across the thing, the thing, it said, fundraise for blah, 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 whatever. But guess what? If anybody go back and look at Darren's 12-hour, 24-hour, 50-hour, okay, if you will, fundraisers, you will notice that all that time, 99.9% time of that time, he was talking about damn Kendrick. It wasn't even about ozone. And even back then I said, let's focus on the fundraiser. Oh, so this ain't, the title says ozone, but this ain't all about ozone.
You think you can talk about ozone for 12 hours and then another 12 hours and then another 12 hours? It's impossible.
Darren, you spoke Kendrick until you went to jail. Your words. I mean, I don't know what you got in your voice. You tripping. You talked about Kendrick so much. You brought so much attention to Kendrick. Now he's locked up. Now he's locked up. Now he's trying to get Delta locked up. You do too much. And I'll tell you something. Anybody that supports you, anybody that supports you, I don't care who you are. Anybody that supports you is sick like you. You need to just go about your business.
Okay, Toronto, this is what I'm saying. I thought we was going to come on this show and squash it.
That's what you thought. You don't get to cause damage, Darren. You don't get to cause damage and let people say, okay, it's because you want to.
Because you ain't trying to do it. You coming on here instead of
Darren, how much damage control have you caused all of these months?
You won't even let me tell the story. You making people just believe that I'm the bad guy. I don't disrespect nobody until they disrespect me.
Okay, Darren, how many times have you called Taharkabey MFs and FM, this, and third? How many times have you done so much to so many people? Look at,
I don't disrespect nobody first. I'm telling you.
Darren, for you to be a so-called grown man with children and a wife, you do too much. Just like going to Kendrick's girlfriend's house.
Too much. You do way too much. To be older than me, you do way too much.
That doesn't, you know what? You're not making any sense. But anyway, like I said.
Okay, so let me explain what you were talking about. Because let's go back. Because that guy Bleak that you was talking about. We was all on you got your side.
Why are you on Taharkabey's show?
It's not one side.
Clout chaser.
You got to hear the other side.
You're a clout chaser. You're looking for views. You are a clout chaser. Grow up.
So Bleak came on. Before he came on, we was having a positive conversation, a real positive conversation. Me, Dolores, and a few other people. Bleak has always been a troll for me. I have blocked him 14 times. He has literally, and I'm not capping, 14. He has literally made 14 accounts just so he can comment. He is a troll. So when he came, she's not already knowing. I already know this guy is a troll. He ain't here for positivity. He's coming over here to just talk negative and talk down on people. We was having a good live that day. I ain't lying. It was positive. He switched the whole vibe up when he started talking crazy about me and Delta and whatever. And she's saying that I was riding this coattail. No, what I do is, if I don't care if it's Delta or whoever it is that I'm cool with, and a person speaks down on them, I'm going to take up for them because they're not there to take up for themselves. So that's what I did when he started doing that. Bleak, which I call him Gleek, he has always been a troll on my page. So you was like, no, give him a chance to speak. And I'm like, you're not understanding. This dude is over. I mean, he messed up the whole vibe. Then I don't even know I can't remember exactly if it was the same night or if it was the next night. But then Kendrick did a live, right? And hey, you can watch whoever you want. You know what I'm saying? I'm not your boss, but you know, at that time, I thought you had respect for each other. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, oh, you blessed me twice. So I'm thinking me and you are good. So when Kendrick and Bleak say something disrespectful against me, are talking crap about me, right? And then in the comments, you're like, you're agreeing, LOL, haha, that's funny. All of this. I'm like, I thought me and her was cool. She's over here agreeing with them saying the bullcrap they were saying about me. I thought, and that's what I'm saying.
It wasn't even this whole thing. Was about Delta, and you got in your feelings. You act like you some man's woman. Stop. You need to stop.
You need to go back and watch the show because it was the show on my show. He talked about Delta. I'm talking about when Kendrick was live. He was talking down on me, and you laughed about it. And it was saying whatever you had to say about it. So I'm like, that's how she feels. Okay, so that's how she feels. Then bam, we don't gotta be cool.
Stop taking. Man, look at you. Do your children?
I'm telling you how it is. You went left. You went left on me. If you was to look at the messages, I appreciated what you did. You know what I'm saying? When you just said, first of all, you said it's a donation. You said it was a Wednesday. I remember you said on Friday, I'm gonna bless you. But I also want you to stop talking about Taharkabey. When I seen the number, I was like, you didn't have to do that. I'm not a hater. I still can tell you I really did appreciate that. I do appreciate that. You know, I'm not a hater at all. And then when I spoke to you about something personal, because it was personal, then you go blast it on the internet because you get mad. But it's like, you can't get mad at me when you was the first one to go talking crazy about me, like slick about me. I didn't do nothing to you for you to, the reason that you really got upset with me and started talking slick is because that day that we was all on my live and Gleek came on and trying to have it. And you was like, no, you let him talk. And it's like, why? Like you said a little second ago, this is Toronto's show. That's my show. So I didn't have to let him speak, you know? And plus, he literally messed up the vibe. It was all good. And it went to straight argument. You know what I'm saying? Straight argument. There was some ladies on there that didn't understand where that was coming from. And I'm like, y'all don't understand. This guy has been blocked multiple times. He makes multiple accounts.
Boss talk. Let me let you finish first, then I'll just ask a question.
All right, so like, and the gold comment, because I wrote it down, the stuff that you were speaking on, the gold comment. Like I said, it wasn't like I just randomly was like, oh, no, it was like I said, after I seen the way you was acting in the comments, like take it, like agreeing with Gleek and all this and Kendrick, I was like, okay. And then you start talking about gold, and I'm like, you over here trying to stunt on people is what it was. It wasn't like, I mean, in all reality, it's like, what was the point of even telling the people you buy gold? That wasn't even the conversation. It'd be one thing if the people was talking about gold, but you just, oh yeah, I buy gold, and it's like, yeah, you're trying to stunt on people. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bruh, okay, well then, if you can do that, then you can donate more than to ozone. Yeah.
You still there? I think he froze up.
No, I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I think he froze up.
Okay, good. Yeah, I froze up a little bit.
Okay. You know what, Darren? For as much as you sit up there talking about views and stuff, that's worse than me even mentioning my goal. And as far as me mentioning gold, I had just talked to someone on the phone or someone. I don't know if that was King T on the chat or if it was Bleak or whatever. But at the time, me and Bleak was talking on the phone or whatever. And I was like, yeah, I just got me some gold, blah, blah. It ain't like I was bragging. Whatever I do, and I want to share is my damn business. Whether people loving or hating it, that's their business. I don't care about that. But I noticed with you, so-and-so, they got more followers or more subscribers, but I have more views. What is this about you having like yesterday, you did a full 7.5 video, Darren?
I can do that.
Video with only 20 people watching. With only 20 people watching. I'm like, you know what? Now, I'm not trying to even clown, okay? Or as you put it.
My show is small. I've admitted that. It's growing. It is small. I average like 600 to 1,000 views. I've admitted that. Any podcaster is going to say, hey, subscribe, hit the like button. Yeah, that's just how
Is this an obsession with you? This is ridiculous. And
It's
then
stuff.
why are you on Taharkabey show? Of all people, why are you on Taharkabey show of all people? All the MFs you done called this man. You done talked about him. You done talked about all kinds of stuff. You done gave.
We done talked about each other. We done talk crazy to each other. Okay?
Address out to folks to go to his home, and you.
Am I talking crazy to him right now?
You want people to excuse you.
Hold up.
Me and you talk.
Hold up, Sister Dolores and Boss Talk, real quick. Let me say this. Hey Darren, do you understand what she's saying though? Do you even now I'm asking you because, and then I'm gonna ask her something too, but I want to ask, do you understand where she's coming from? How you have interject yourself in a bunch of situations. And in each one of those situations, you come out on the bad side or the wrong side. For instance, you interject yourself, for all intents and purposes, trying to join NFAC. It didn't work out. So boom, you joined Delta. Then, now that hasn't worked out. You joined the conversation with Brother Ozone. That didn't work out. You joined the conversation with Crystal Muhammad. You know what I mean? OC the Great. But
it was all because of lies.
But okay, I get that. But what I'm saying is that every place that you put yourself in, it turns out that you are exiled from out that space. Like for instance,
and it's not my fault.
But hold up. But check this out. Hold up, Sister Delores.
Yeah, we ain't
even when we get into the Crystal Muhammad thing, me and Crystal Muhammad had words and we had disagreements. Our disagreement was about her swindling somebody out of money on my platform. That was the total disagreement. And from that disagreement, I began to do research. And like, oh man, she's just a camera chaser. She's just looking for cameras. You know what I'm saying? And people can have their views however they want. But from that, you actually gave my address out. You actually called my phone saying, come outside. Why you don't come outside? Like you interject yourself into these situations that are not even yours. Those are not even your situations, and I think
those
that's what
situations. I look at it as is like if I'm cool with somebody, right?
But you don't know these people. You don't.
Well, yeah. I mean, over time, yeah, we did know each other. We knew. I mean, just like you and Dolores, have y'all met each other before?
No, we haven't met each other. But guess what? Have I cussed you out over Sister Dolores?
No,
but
you're
hold up.
Never.
Hold up. Have I cussed you out over Sister Dolores? No. Have I told you I'm gonna hit you in your mouth over Sister Dolores?
No.
What I've tried to do is bring peace to the situation with you and Sister Dolores.
That's what I thought it was gonna be.
So that's
and then the way she started talking.
No, hold up. You're going off the deep end. What I'm saying is, I'm not discussing you and Sister Dolores at this time. What I'm saying is, you have to be able to see that you are putting yourself in situations that is really not your situations, but you're making it your situation. You made a situation.
Yep.
You made a situation with myself and Crystal Muhammad, your situation.
Okay, because regardless of what anybody says, she does feed the homeless. She does do certain stuff. So
do you understand?
Regardless, okay. I mean, like Martin Luther King, we respected what he did.
But no, this is what I'm saying. What I'm telling you is, do you understand the whole premise that in this revolutionary thing and this community activism thing, you have real community activists who never get in front of a camera and just do beautiful work. Some of these community activists, they feed as a form of advertisement, not as a form of charity. And so that becomes a promotional thing. But that's my opinion. But now,
so you're saying every
no, what I'm
she got in front of
listen what I'm saying. I don't think you hear me.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm just saying she don't get in front of the camera every time.
What I'm saying to you, you are defending something that is not yours. That's not your that's not your fight.
I'm looking at it as if a person will defend me, If we cool and have mutual respect,
brother.
That's just how I'm sorry.
She was calling you a white boy.
Like the way I am.
She was calling you a white boy.
She never. I mean, I've never heard her call me a white boy. I
played the clip on my own show. She used to call you a white boy before she came on the show.
Yep.
Well, I mean, was that while we was cool?
What difference does it make?
I'm just saying. I've never heard her say that. Like I say, if someone disrespects me, I'm gonna disrespect back.
Darren, stop looking at it through a YouTube lens. You live your life.
Looking at it through. This is YouTube. We are looking at a YouTube lens.
Look how you behave.
It's down to them. Let's get this. DEFCON in the building, I think.
Now we ain't gonna mix this the like Dolores and Damien's story on.
And wait, Taharkabey, let me say this.
No,
like you said,
the floor is yours.
Huh?
The floor is yours, Sister Dolores.
Okay, remember, you mentioned a few minutes ago, you said you noticed that Crystal Muhammad was an ambulance chaser, right?
Uh-huh.
Darren is a view chaser. I promise you.
View chaser, right? So anybody on YouTube, what do they do it for? What do they do it for when they have a
but
I'm not chasing views.
But Darren, I think what she's saying, at what price or at what sacrifice do you chase views?
Hey, not at all. I literally will come on here and freestyle. I don't get no information together. I will come on here. I won't even put a title that would mention someone's name like to clickbait type stuff. I will just say, come on and chat. If I get 300 views, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If I get 35,000 views, it is what it is, which I have got.
You never get that.
It is what it is.
No, I think YouTube is about views. It's without a doubt a contradiction. But at what price are you willing to pay or sell your soul for some views? At what price?
No, none of that. Like I ain't trying to do no ads. I ain't trying to sit out here. Like I said, I'm not trying to clickbait people into coming to view my show. If you view it, you view it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, at what price, Brother Bay? You said at what price? At the price of OC, at the price of Delta, at the price of all these people. This man, at the price of all of these people.
Okay, if that's
the price.
So if that's the case, then that would be the same with you and Inky, because you did get a lot of subscribers off of Inky and Polite.
Absolutely, but I got a lesson. I got a lesson that I teach behind that. But back to what I'm saying.
Okay, but still,
it's a lesson that I teach behind that. I teach more science through an unconventional method. And if you pay attention to the show, you'll get it. But now,
I understand, but it's about the views that we're talking about.
I said it's about the views, but I'm not selling out at all. I stick to my principles.
So you really think I'm selling out?
No, that's not what I'm saying. You're missing my point. Let me say this. You gave my address out, which I don't care. You gave my address out.
You said it was public.
Listen to me. It is public. I mean, I'm a public person, but you gave my address out, and now you on my platform. Suppose they would have kicked in my door and killed my whole family.
Yeah.
God forbid. I never said that. Did I ever say that?
Huh?
Did I ever tell you I was going to do that?
No, I didn't say that. You didn't hear me. I said you gave my address out to Crystal Muhammad and Delta. Imagine if someone would have kicked my door in while I was sleeping with my children in the house because you gave them my address.
Yeah, it would have been on me, but I wouldn't have gave anything or told anything. I already knew it was going to happen. They just wanted to talk.
Listen to me. But you don't know people's intentions. You met them on the internet. What are you talking about? Now,
well, clearly I was right.
But they wasn't talking.
Right. Sorry, Brother Bailey.
Brother.
Clearly I was right.
Listen to what I said. I said, what if, hypothetically speaking.
Yeah, I know.
But now, how in the world, now you come on Morse World TV and, you could have put my life in danger. And so this is what I'm saying. I don't take that stuff serious, but this is what Dolores is saying. And now I got to use myself as an example so you can see clearly how detrimental you moving.
Okay, but before I did any of that, did you not tell me on the phone that you would put my blood on the streets?
I will. Of course I would.
So that's what I'm saying. We got to talking like that on the phone.
In defense. I never said that unprovoked. I never just said that. I never said it unprovoked. You called me talking crazy. I didn't call you. I never called you.
Yeah, you called me back.
No. In defense, I said that.
Understand
the difference. Understand the difference.
I recorded it.
No, listen to me. In defense of that, of you calling me, of you threatening me, of you talking crazy, I responded. I didn't say that. I didn't initiate that. And I meant
what was the threat? Because I recorded it. The only reason I recorded, I don't really record. I recorded it because I know on your channel you say, "Oh, I don't cuss."
I don't care about
this guy cusses, right? So that's what I'm saying. I didn't threaten you.
Darren, of course you did, Darren.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Oh, Dolores, you was on the phone call, wasn't
Listen to me. No, you played your own video.
And there was no threat in that.
Darn.
See, Tom, you cannot get
the one y'all can't tell me what the threat was. All right, if it's already out there, you can say it.
Darn. You said you can beat my ASS. You can
that's
blow my brain.
That's just saying that's what I could do.
No, you say you are going to.
Wait, Taharkabey, I remember that because he made you so mad. You was in your flesh.
And I was cussing him out.
Right, and then he was on the show talking. Wait, Taharkabey, why he get on the show talking about? See, he said he don't curse. He curses. Come on, who does that?
You see what I'm saying? So this,
I do, Dolores. I do. You got a problem?
You are very antagonistic. You get to poking at people, and then you be like, "Look what I did! Look, half breed, half breed." That ain't him.
You look like a half breed.
And then you
probably got that line that is
indigenous. I am indigenous. You don't even know Indian when you see it. But anyway,
know that I'm Indian. I got two types of Indian.
Hold up.
I have good hair. My hair.
Let me give a shout out to Angel Snup. Angel Snup. We going in tonight. We having a good show tonight. Shout out to Angel Snup.
Here, when you wet it, it gets dry and it gets nappy. I got that good stuff. Okay.
Yeah, well, I got two types of.
Pause for the cause.
It didn't even work out. Toronto.
Pause for the cause. We got Delta DEFCON in the building. Delta, you wanted to add to the conversation? Delta, you got that Obama phone?
Man, you can hear me. You can hear me kind of clear.
I can hear you good, Delta. Now, what you got to say there? What right there?
My own sick. Man, he up here trying to cry wolf and trying to steal the Mooresville follower. Look at that little son's background.
I don't care about the Mooresville follower. I'm here to expose you.
Hey,
you got on your own show.
I thought this show was supposed to be about me and Delta. Not this woman. You know what I'm saying? Not this woman involved. I thought that's what this was about.
About some he's trying to use his wife and kids. He's trying to use that little stunt. But he gave out your address. He gave your address out to them folks.
You did too. You did too.
Hold up. One at a time.
Hey, ask him about that picture supposed to be cryptonomics, and cryptonomics supposed to be in Tennessee. Ask him about that. What you got?
Hold up.
Yo, you posted that picture of cryptonomics. What are you talking about?
Hold up.
Put it on your IG. All this other stuff.
Hold up.
I'm gonna tell you something.
But it's he was gonna squash this with me and Dolores.
Hold up. One at a time. Dolores, hold up. Dolores, I can't hear everybody at once. Hold on 1 second.
Do this.
Hold up. Go ahead, Dolores.
I was saying I will cash app you. I would doggone what you call that? Super chat you $10 if you can shut up for 10 minutes.
No. Honestly, I thought this show we was gonna squash it, and then I thought we was gonna go on to the receipts. Man, this is
you don't get to squash nothing because you want to squash.
This ain't what what I
Man, ask him about that picture. Hey,
hold on, this ain't even what we talked about.
Hold up. I told you Sister Dolores was gonna come on the show. I said that Thursday. But hold up.
Yeah, but I said I want to squash it. And you said, yeah, that's the energy we want to bring in 2022.
Absolutely.
That's that European blood. We don't get to squash that.
Man, shut that shit up. Shut that up. Like real shit. I don't want to. That's what I'm saying. Dolores don't want to squash it. It's clearly.
Hold up.
I'm telling you.
Hold up. We've been
it's just going to be drama if she continues to be on here.
All right, hold up. Dolores, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere, Darren.
Ask him about that black monkey comment.
Ask him
what he meant when he called me a black monkey.
He called you a what? A black monkey. Delta.
He called me a black monkey.
He called you a black monkey. Man, what the world is going on here? Hold up. I can't hear you. Hold up.
This is stupid.
Hold up.
He's talking about a damn monkey. This man came on your show the other day talking about mixed breed, just like Delores. I don't bring race into nothing because I'm not racist. When you talking about mixed breed, you got some issues, mental racism issues, and he talking about I called him a black monkey. Man, prove that dumb stuff. Like,
yeah, ask him about
man, Delta, shut up. You just mad I exposed you. And today we were supposed to show the receipts about you beating on people. You mad that you found that out and it's your felony.
Ask him about them.
And leave them and the three.
And you want to talk about, you want to go telling the people I'm a killer. You a scared little girl, you know that? You a punk. You want to go online talking about I'm a killer. You a punk.
Darren, but you was following General Delta like he was your daddy. Okay, like he was your mother.
I ain't never followed him like he was my daddy. He ain't never gave me no orders. Hey, we was just cool.
What up, Keish?
We was just cool. Just like somebody that you cool with, it's gonna be the same thing. The same thing. But now that if he threatened your kid, wouldn't you feel some type of way? I'm sure you would.
Anyway.
Darren, you gonna have everybody named mom after your ass because you don't know that. How did you get here to Taharkabey's channel?
Don't worry about how I got anywhere. Clearly, that's none of your business. Nobody told you about it.
Bad about
this. When he was on Duke,
if Toronto didn't tell you, if I didn't tell you, it's none of your business.
The video when he was on Duke when he had that long hair like Chico the Bar. He sitting on Duke's couch. He got NFAR floor. We ain't never even got this floor. He got NFAR talk. It's out to my tag. I ain't even know that.
Hold up.
Where he from? Who he think he is? He think he's slick. You know what I mean? Like what kids.
No, I'm not slick. I'm about to show you something. I'm about to show you something.
Hold up, boss. Hold up, boss. What made you? Hold up, Delta. Boss, what made you come for Delta at this period of time? What made you want to expose him?
Because he said he was gonna do something to my kids and my wife, right? Me and him was already arguing.
Stop lying. It was that
Dolores. That's what I'm saying. You don't want to get disrespected, but you want to keep talking.
That's not even me.
I heard you.
That's what it was.
When you talk, the little thing moves. Your icon moves when you talk. So I know you're saying something.
Not the Bay. I was breathing.
See, this is crazy. He didn't ask you a damn thing. He asked me.
This is on Taharkabey.com.
Taharkabey.com,
the only way you can see this at.
He was talking crazy to me. We was talking crazy back and forth. I didn't bring that to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what? Because honestly, every argument at the end of it, we calmed down and started talking about some other stuff, and it ended with, all right, later. You know? Then it started with, I mean, you think you thinking it's funny. I don't think it's funny when someone is.
You're describing a damn divorce.
Like Toronto didn't think it's funny, whatever. He saw pictures of his kid. He didn't think it was funny. You know what I'm saying? If you think it's funny, if someone thinks it's funny, that's cool.
When people show pictures of my children, it don't bother me at all. I want you to no, it doesn't bother me. Don't put that on me. That doesn't bother me.
You know what?
You never
Darren,
seen,
you look more and more like Delores.
I think,
He looks more and more like Delores.
hold up. I think it's ridiculous that people would start talking about people's children. It doesn't bother me at all. And my wife is fortified. She understands. She understands clearly. And guess what? Ready for whatever. And the same token. So please don't put me in there that when you talk about my, you ain't see me panic or go off. I said, who does that? Who start putting people's children up there? That's what I said. That's what I said. So no, you got me twisted. I think it's ridiculous people would do that. I think it's
it is ridiculous. But I do remember when that happened. You could say you didn't feel some type of way, but you still brought it up.
No,
because
let me explain something to you, boss talk. The same, like when you try to show what you thought was my criminal record or something like that. Remember that? When you did that,
right.
That had already been done 3 or 4 times in the past 2 years. So only thing that you did was you grabbed something that already pre-exists. This is why it didn't bother.
I just never seen it.
Let me tell you.
I never seen it.
Let me explain to you. Let me explain. This is why these things never bother me, because I have already dealt with this in other different genres or different aspects of social media. So it never bothers me. But when people get things and you're like, look at his record, he's a woman beater. You thought that you had something on me, and I'm like, this guy's a fool. This guy's a fool, because anybody that knows me have already seen this dealt with on Facebook, dealt with it even on Moore's World TV, and you was showing this digital, which was a digital, I guess it was a digital record that didn't even, half of the stuff was not guilty or no court date or nothing like that. And you was just showing it. Now, I'm not
okay, but you know why though? Because I mean, all right, even if you didn't get guilty, going to court, that's how I was
for some of the stuff.
Going to court for that many domestic violences that many times.
No, let me explain something to you.
It was different cases, different times.
In Baltimore, in Maryland, whenever the police are called, even if they charge you and if they drop the charges, even if you don't go to court, it goes on the digital record. You're looking at a digital record. That's not the as you call it in court, a case status. That's not a case status. That's a digital record. If I get locked up right now,
you said a call. You said a call was made, so that means that there was some type of altercation for that to be brought up.
Absolutely. So listen to me. If right now, if I was driving down the street and I got pulled over, right, and they charged me with speeding, regardless of what happened, it goes on the digital record. I could go to court and they throw it out. I could pay the fine. They could even send me a letter and say it was a mistake. It will still be on the digital record. So most people are just showing a digital record, which y'all, so it doesn't bother. But what I'm saying is that you sent the address to Crystal Muhammad. You sent it to Darren. You thought you plastered my children, and you also plastered the record.
You said I plastered your children?
My fault, not you. Don't worry, I'm not you. But you also tried to put a record on the internet that really is not even a record at all. I mean, some of the stuff is true. Majority of it is not. But now you are on Moore's World TV, and it seems as if you don't understand that Dolores is saying that you are doing too much. You don't think you're doing too much?
Whatever a person thinks I'm doing, that's their opinion.
No, I'm asking you. You don't think so?
No.
Can't fix it then.
I mean, because that's what I thought that's what I'm saying. When we talked this last show, I thought me and Dolores were going to fix it. I could tell as soon as she started talking, it wasn't going to get fixed. And then it went on with all the laughing and all this joking. And I ain't joking. I'm being serious about it all right now. And, so it's like, I thought this show was supposed to be the receipt show. She was just going to come on and we were supposed to just squash it. She's been on here the whole time. We've been on here over an hour, and it's pretty much been about her. It was supposed to be about the receipt, though.
Let me correct you, Darren. You did threaten Taharkabey's children by sending some people to his house. That's a threat on not only his wife and his children. So we will not downplay this. If you send such a nigga to somebody's house, okay, you're threatening not only Taharka,
I'm not
but
their boss. I'm not
whoever
their
else.
boss. But I'm not their boss.
And this is
I don't tell them what to do.
But this is the thing. This is the thing. This is the thing.
That's a hit. You put out a hit and had people ball with you.
First of all, they don't listen to me. They do what they want to do. I didn't
you know what? If something would have happened, you would have been in trouble too, Darren. You don't want to take no accountability for nothing. If that man would have been hurt in his family, you think you could have been like, oh, well, on my white privilege side.
It didn't happen. It didn't happen. I don't be sitting there doing no white privilege. I don't know what you think this is. You know what I'm saying?
You don't know what it is, Darren. Look what you know. What you do a lot of effort. You want people to forgive you. I'm gonna start calling your ass Kyle Roddenhouse, okay? Because that's what you're acting like. You're acting like Kyle. Okay.
What I called you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I called you what I called you. And you had that pump.
And that's fine. You know what?
And
that's fine because it's coming from you.
Drunk.
People that know me,
they
don't talk.
That's your aunt. He said that my aunt Dolores, and then he's like my sister Dolores. You know,
hey Darren, let me ask you a question. And this is a serious question. Don't take it the wrong way. Why don't you try to work the angle on your European side? And because I'm saying
I didn't grow up like that. That's why. But your wife that's the answer. I didn't grow up like that.
But your wife is European, so you can relate, right?
Well, who said? See, that's what I'm saying.
No, I'm asking.
So many people on here. So you know my wife?
No, I don't. I'm asking. Is your wife
not European? Okay. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
People keep trying to say that, and it's like.
But your daughter.
And even if it was, if she was, right?
But your daughter's European,
that doesn't
right?
mean that means that you know, regardless if I'm mixed or not. So you want me to be old country ass dude like hillbilly?
That's not what I'm saying. I know a lot of cool Europeans. I do, no doubt about it.
Yeah, I do too.
So what I'm saying is the angle that you're working with the quote unquote black militias, the angle that you're working with these conversations of let's say people of African descent, of social content. I'm just curious. Why haven't you tried to work the European angle? Because this don't seem like it's working for you.
All right. Well, so a lot of people think that have thought literally, my show is black media. I know, but a lot of people have thought my show was black media because more black people came on my show.
But because you talk about
militia stuff, but when I do the militia stuff, it's not like I'm just trying to be a revolutionary. I was trying to get in a militia and ride and do some type of help. It didn't matter, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I was trying to be a big revolutionary leader. No, I was just trying because I can get active. So yeah, I was with that, and it just so happened.
Now you know if you got a European wife and she find out that you said she's not a European, you're gonna be in trouble.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you already told him, Darren. You said that months ago. And your children look white. They don't even look like they have a.
Because I got, bro. Do you know that me being mixed, I can literally pop out a white kid, or I can pop out a kid that looks full black. Do you know that? That's science. It just happens like that.
By the white woman, you mean?
If I'm with a light-skinned woman, like lighter than you, or as light as you, that baby might come out light, or it can come out dark.
Darren. What? Okay, Darren, listen.
This is what I'm saying. I did not even expect this show to go like this. Honestly, didn't even want the show to go like this. I thought this was a receipt show because that was the reason I came over here, because I knew I wanted to tell the truth about the false flagging Damien. You know what I'm saying?
But nobody knows him as Damien. You talking about Delta?
With Delta, yeah, but the false flagging Damien.
So hold up. Now, the false flagging. Don't go nowhere, Sister Dolores, because I want to hear what he said about the false. What is that false flagging you referring to?
Him telling me, everybody else, oh yeah, you know, we got the what do you call it? The foundation. You know, we got the land, we got the numbers. It's militia life. You know what I'm saying? And then I find out after so long, that's not what it was. But that's why everybody would ask, why hasn't NFAR came out? Now you know.
Because there is no NFAR, just you and Delta.
I mean, pretty much. That's what I'm saying.
But do you understand that you've been riding for this for 18 months?
Well, hey, that's how I am. I'm a writer. You know what I'm saying? Until
but you've been through, but it took you 18 months to realize that it was just you and Delta.
No, this whole time he's been telling me that it was more people. That there's a lot of people that just didn't want to be known. They didn't want to be on YouTube or nothing like that. So yeah, after a while, you know, I'm just looking at it as me and you cool, whatever.
But I'm asking,
and guess what? He was riding heavy too. Sure, NFAR shirts and everything, all honor and all that other stuff. Talking about intel.
I never said all honor in my life. I never, besides maybe saying that Delta says all honor. I don't say all honor. I mean,
you be like Stodger.
I did. Or hoodie.
Soldier, whatever. I mean, come on. Darren, you was riding.
I know
everybody knows this.
But you're not understanding what I'm saying. You okay? So you want me to keep riding for him, right? Is that what you're saying? I'm not gonna ride for nobody, you or anybody else that says they're gonna do something to my fucking kids. Straight up. Hey, nobody.
Hey Darren, when you was talking about somebody anonymously just sent me an email because I'll be watching my show as I go on. And let me say this too, my brother Ben that did that cash. He said he couldn't get in on the live. And I want to tell you, if you're watching on YouTube, brother, try to refresh your screen, log out, log back in, and but if you can't get out, I can help you after the show. I can't help you right this minute while we on the show. Then somebody sent me an email saying that you have a warrant for your arrest and that you on the run. That ain't true, is it, Darren?
No, it's not.
You know they got receipts they didn't sent me, right?
I don't got a warrant, real shit. I don't got a warrant. I'm going to court still from this protest that I got arrested and tased in. So I mean that's what they actually you showed it. Remember you said I got you in the crosshairs. They showed some type of warrant or whatever that they put together. These people I'm gonna show you. I'm
gonna show it to you so you can explain. Right here. Right here. They got your record right here, and it says disorderly conduct, not guilty. Fleeing on.
That's the same thing that they posted.
Hold up, let me finish.
Explain it, Darren. Hold on. Let me hear this.
October 21, failure to appear for that, and then let's say December 21. 27-21, failure to appear for a misdemeanor. And so, and they claim that they got you on the run for these misdemeanors.
Why would I on a misdemeanor?
Because they said that an FTA, but the thing is, I know in Maryland with an FTA, it's an automatic warrant. You know what I'm saying? Automatic. It doesn't matter if it's
failure to appear is automatic. Yeah. I've been to court where they call someone's name, but they're not there.
The reason why I'm pointing that out because you plastered my record, what you thought was my record there. You plastered
vice versa. You thought that was me having a warrant.
No. Listen to me. I'm only asking. And you pointed out that Delta was locked up. But it appears like anything that you're saying, anything that you said about me was far long before I came to YouTube. Even if it was true or untrue, real or indifferent, This was way before YouTube. This was in the 2000s and early 2000s. But
so was Delta.
So no. This is what I'm asking. So this is what I'm saying. You have something now that
there was a protest. I posted a video on my YouTube of me getting taken.
What I'm saying is it's not good to really try to go criminal with people when you are actually appear to be on the run, because that's an FTA.
Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, because you asked me, that looked like the same thing that you got from somewhere else when you said I got you in the cross.
No, I didn't have that before. I didn't have that. That's something different. I can't remember what that
it just looked like to me it looked like the same exact thing. But you got me in the crosshairs or whatever.
That can't be the same thing because I didn't say that in December. December just passed, just 6 days ago.
Yeah, I know. When you said December, that's what I'm saying.
This FTA is
I'm
new.
like, what? A warrant?
No, this FTA is from. This new FTA is from December the 27th.
Of what, last year?
December the 27th, a few weeks ago.
No.
No.
The 27th, 2 days after Christmas Day. Is what he's talking about. But no, I don't got no warrant. Straight up. I'm trying to beat this case. I'm trying to beat this case. Why would I not show up?
Hold up.
Was that the gay protest? Was that the gay protest? It was a gay protest. Was that the gay protest?
See, that's the problem with y'all. Y'all don't know how to listen. No. Because if you watch the video, we're sitting there saying, I can't breathe. Black Lives Matter. Y'all are lame. We ain't talking about gay pride matters. We're talking about Black Lives Matter and I can't breathe.
Hey, Darren, hold up. We got something new in. Somebody, they emailing me right now. Whoever got something on you, they got the bail's bondsman. Did you have to pay bail or something? You out on bail, a bail's bondsman? They got the bail's bondsman name.
Bro, when a person gets arrested, Mickey's bail bond. I'll tell you it. You don't even gotta look it up. No, it's called Mickey's bail bond. When I got arrested at the protest,
they called the bail's bondsman, and the bail's bondsman confirmed that you on the run.
Wait, is there a reward offered? Because I'm telling you, if this $200 reward, I'll take it. If it's a $200 reward, God dang it.
But you gotta find me. If I had a warrant, find me.
I got gold. I got gold. All money.
What happened to Delta?
There you go. You missing them all over again. What happened to Delta?
No, because I mean, we've been on here an hour and a half. This show did not go like what Taharkabey's talking about. We can take it however we want to take it today.
Hold up.
You know what I'm saying? I see what you're doing, Toronto. I see what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? No, because like I said, the show was about receipts. And then for me and try to squash it. That's what we talked about last time. It ain't been nothing about what we talked about.
Listen.
Darren, do you on Taharkabey show anything?
Hold up. I said I will let Sister Dolores speak her speech and express herself. Now,
yeah, but man, you're letting her just go on the show like this. I thought this was gonna be a show where me and Delta redo and you show the receipts or whatever. It ain't went nothing like that. It's been.
But listen, what I'm saying.
Dolores is supposed to squash it,
but
she ain't trying to squash it.
Okay, but the whole thing is, is that you are showing receipts on Delta, but I'm just asking you now. On the flip side of that,
well, I told you.
You say you don't have a warrant, and you have someone said that they called the bail's bondsman, Mickey bail's bonds, and the bail's bondsman said that you just jumped bail.
Wow.
Why the fuck would look? Why would I jump? Listen, y'all. Look,
that's what Mickey. You got to take that up with Mickey.
Listen, I'm going to trial because They did me wrong in the protest. They singled me out as the leader. They twisted my arm behind my back multiple times. That's why at the end on the video, I took off running. I'm trying to actually beat this. Why would I not show up? I'm trying to show up so maybe I can sue their ass. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We can continue this show about if Boss Talk has a warrant or whatever. But let's be real. This wasn't what the show was about.
But listen, hold up. Delta, you on the line?
Yeah, you can hear me.
Yeah, stand by for a second. But then another thing is they also revealed that you don't even live in Tennessee. That you don't even live in Tennessee. They actually got your real address. Is that true too?
That's what they thought. That's what they thought because this is what happened. The body cam footage that Lil Kirky Durky put out. I'm gonna keep it real. If I get arrested, I'm not even gonna say my address because if I ever do have a warrant, because I've been caught off guard before. I was asleep and the motherfucking cop, straight up, came up in the crib and woke me up. And I said, that'll never happen again. So I put my mother's address. I did that. And I told Kirk, I said, that is my mother's address. Take it down. Right. Okay. So that's why I did a show. I put his house out because he was trying to put my mom's address out. It literally made my mom had to move. My mom had to move. Stop. She was like, no. Stop. She moved quick. You know what I'm saying? So I honestly, I don't care if someone thinks that's where I live. Go shoot it up. Go do what you want to it. Because it ain't my house. You know what I'm saying? Stop.
Hold up.
Real talk. Do what you want to the house. Pull up.
Bro,
only
thing I'm saying is that as we, like, when people want to expose people, you got to be prepared yourself because people are sending me stuff and trying to expose you. And so I don't that's not exposing. Only thing I'm giving you, listen to me. I'm giving you the ability to be able to address it right here, right now.
Yeah, this ain't the first time someone's tried to do this, and I've addressed it. I'm like, a person, they can believe whatever they want. They think they know where I live. They think I don't live in Memphis. Like I said, there's people that follow my show. They know I live in Memphis because I pull up on them multiple times. You know what I'm saying? Just to go talk to them about ozone. You know what I'm saying? Selling them t-shirts. I'm like, yeah, you can meet me here in town. Stuff like that.
Let me say this. Hold up. Let me say this, and then I'm gonna let you go. The thing is that people thinking that you are not who you say you are. And
I'm real with it.
Let me finish. And so people have you in Jonesboro, Arkansas, but you're really from Fort Smith, Arkansas, and saying that you live in Tennessee. And so
I'm from Fort Smith, Arkansas. My mother used to live in Jonesboro, Arkansas, right? She had to move because of the dumb stuff that they did. Listen, my wife had a brain tumor. We was living in Fort Smith. Fort Smith to Memphis, anybody can look it up. It's 5 hours. We was having to go back and forth to our appointments, back and forth. Some appointments would literally last 15 minutes and we had to go back home. I said,
how your wife doing now? Is she okay?
We're still going through stuff. You know what I'm saying? Still going through stuff.
Health-wise.
So I had to move to Memphis because that's where her surgeon is. We had to move to that. I mean, that's what people keep thinking I'm capping. We literally had to move because it was the gas.
Hold up. Last but not least, what's the ethnicity of your wife? So you can did that right now too.
I don't want nobody. She don't want nobody knowing anything about her. That's her. That's her.
No, what I'm saying is,
you can call her white. You can call her black. You can call her Mexican. I don't give a shit. I'm just saying she don't want none of y'all knowing nothing about her. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
If she's not European, why would that be so hard to say? Nobody knows what she looked like. Nobody.
Because what I'm saying is she don't want. If I say she's black, right? okay, now people are going to start searching for a black woman, right? Doing their homework. She don't want it, and I don't want people knowing who she is. I'm keeping her safe. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's not like you. Wait, talk back. Can I speak, please? Then
I don't care what you guys
say. Doing investigations on compliance. Everybody's not like you.
Yeah, I'm telling you, people send me stuff. I don't even have to research no more. The best.
But see, that's what I'm saying. She's saying that nobody does. Bruh, you don't understand. Even on my show, I got little haters and stuff that be trying to investigate me, like watchdog and all that.
No
that's probably who it is that emailed you. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let me do this. Somebody say you from West Memphis, Arkansas.
I go to West Memphis, Arkansas a lot. What is so funny about that? Y'all must not know about West Memphis. It's like Memphis. Arkansas, shit goes down there. Y'all won't know. What about Arkansas? What you mean Arkansas? What's wrong with Arkansas? Y'all think y'all got Arkansas messed up.
No, Arkansas, my people, man. Shout out to Arkansas. All the gangsters in Arkansas.
There's nothing wrong with Arkansas.
You hear me?
Hold up.
Nobody come up in there and play games.
No, shout out to Arkansas. That's my people out there.
Come on.
Let me let I can't even talk. I tell you, I've been tired today. Let me let Delta talk. He's on the line right now. Delta, the floor is yours.
Man, you
okay, wait.
He's on the phone.
Wait, Taharkabey. I just sent you a Gmail. Taharkabey, I sent you an email. Check it out, please.
Bro,
hey,
hold up. So you checked it out, Dolores?
Sit up here, right? Knowing that he the one who even turned Kendrick in. He turned Kendrick in. You see what I'm saying? So knowing he got a warrant and out here trying to holler names, right? Actually explain them bodies that he said he got in that text message though. He want to talk like that. Explain them bodies.
Y'all telling on each other like that tonight.
No. That's what he said though, right? But let's go back to the part where he said about NFAR. What he said about we said we had the land. Ask King Garen that about the land. You hear me? The foundation has hers. It's still up there online, homeboy. See, Todd, when I did your first show, go back to that part. Now go back to that part and look at the comment section. All the NFAR members on there. When you was like, man, they were like, man, let them talk, such and such. Cynthia exposed NFAR. We're gonna talk about that later. That's why I told you to do a third show. See, he don't know nothing about that because he was on the couch with Doofy when he had the long Chico the Bar's hair. You hear me? He was hashtagging NFAR. I never even met him yet. Then he got another video up there when Jay had rejected him from NFAC. He hollering, shout out to Delta Django, man, you woke me up and all that. Say what he is. He one of them couch little white boys that really wants some game. He wants some street credibility. That's why he put that text message out there talking about how he got bodied. Knowing he ain't no shooter like that. He ain't even on it like he ain't got common sense. Look at that backdrop he got. And he thought he was slick to come on here. You know what I mean? He thought he was slick to come on here and try to steal a following. See, me and Christian Muhammad already gave this course on the platform. So what he got mad about, right? When I told him, man, I don't know what's going on with you and Z Banger, but we talking about getting this damn foundation together, you know what I mean, and get this formation together in honor of Ozone. You hear me? So what he got mad was Z Banger pinned it up. He got mad about that. So the lady name is Miss Callie, the older lady that exposed Major TV, her. She the one like Delta, get my number from Boss Talk. Now Boss Talk done took that, Darren. We're gonna call him Darren the Bar, Chico the Bar. You hear me? He said, get my number from him. I said, all right. So I told Darren, I said, man, send me the number. So he 24 hours, he never responded. I sent all the text messages you got, Tom. Delores got all the text messages. This nigga so stupid sitting up here saying all this dumb shit. He think he's smart. So when he didn't do that, I told him, I said, man, you know, we're finna separate from you. I told him 3 times, bro, do what you doing online. Hey, Tom, I got text messages from other NFAR members about what he's doing. Wow. I'm telling you all that.
Well, let me pause for 1 second. Let me let Boss Talk come in. Boss Talk. I'm telling you, this stuff come flying through the ethers.
I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
They're trying to say this is your wife right here in this picture right here. That's what they're trying to say.
That is an X. Is that
ain't
you know how long ago that was? That was back in like 2010.
That's not the we got another one now. We got another one coming up right behind it. Now, I ain't gonna do that though.
Go ahead.
Hey, Todd,
like I said, where are you at, Delta? You scary piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, show your face. You can't now. You on a line. You sitting here talking to us on a phone call. Like what kind of? I mean, this show, real talk, is not what we said it was gonna be. Delores definitely was supposed to be on here this long. I didn't expect it. I thought we was gonna be talking about the receipts. You haven't asked me for the receipts yet, Taharkabey. You haven't asked me. You haven't asked me. So
we gotta do another show. But I want to ask you.
Oh no! All right. I'm out.
Who is that right there?
You know, yes, Taharkabey.
Put me on the air, Tom. Tom, put me on the air.
Thank you.
Hey, listen.
Put me on the air.
Wait. Taharkabey, can you hear me?
Yeah. Hold on, Sister Lois. Hold on 1 second, Delta. Delta, I'm gonna let you go in a second, but let me allow Sister Dolores talk real quick. All right,
go ahead.
Go ahead, Sister Dolores.
Yeah. Okay, like that picture I sent you, that is his wife because her last name is Harris. Okay. It's Harris. Yes. I've done my research, and I want to say this too. And I wish, well, he's probably still watching, but you know, Darren's so quick to say, "Oh, I knew all about this, and the third." When it came down to the whole donation thing, he said he was the first one. Taharkabey, you was the first one, okay? As far as the thing, you from day one, you said, "Sis, be careful," you know. So you were the first one to find out everything. But check this out. Another thing I want to mention before I close out here. Oh gosh, let me see. I had it written down. My iPad is closed right now. But oh, here it is. Now, as far as the t-shirts, the ozone t-shirts that Darren was trying to sell or whatnot, you know, Darren sold me a text pertaining to the Darren has pertaining to the t-shirts. Darren clearly stated, you know, I'm gonna go ahead since ozone don't only help him with the make the money, whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and sell the t-shirts anyway and keep the money or pocket the money. This man, I'm gonna tell you something. He's the kind of person where he have burnt every branch of people he know. And Taharkabey, for him to end up on your show of any of all people's show, he talked about you worse than everybody. Okay,
Absolutely.
That's all he did.
Absolutely.
You a bunch of names and stuff.
Are you breaking up now? He done got into the machine.
Why is he on Taharkabey's show? European character, like, oh, I can screw y'all over and then they'll forgive me. Nah, you on your own, HB, half breed. He's on his own.
So real quick, let me get Delta in. Delta, the floor is yours. Don't go away yet, Sister Dolores. The floor is yours, Delta.
Man, like what she said, man, that's the text message when he said that out of his mouth. Come on, my show gonna be controversial. I'm finna do this, I'm finna do that. You know what I mean? So it's like that's what I got upset about. So like I'm getting screenshots, bro, from other members. Like, man, he gotta take that shirt off. Bro, what is he doing? He over there on deep anger shit. I never saw that until I saw Watchdog. But I was trying to say, man, you gotta shape up your act, bro, because for one, they're already on you about these shirts, which you're already clearly saying. Because we was against it. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like when he first came out and started doing all that, we gave him the go. You know what I mean? To go ahead and do the promoting and all that, the marketing, do what you're gonna do to bring awareness to the ozone situation, not to go out here and plug boss talk. You feel what I'm saying? That's what he don't understand, and then sit there and be acting like he in the black movement and be talking about how he'll whoop ozone ass, how he checked ozone. Ozone had the stars on, buddy. You know what I mean? To come out your mouth like that, and you got this man shirts up behind you to call me a fucking monkey. You call me a black monkey. You call me Darcy. You feel what I'm saying? Because his mother, Callie Dreaming on she's the moderator. You feel what I'm saying? Behind his black power pictures and all them folks over there, the other girl too. That's a white woman. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like you trying to con your way over here. You know what I mean? The game more is following, right? I say that to say this. You know who another fraud who jumped up there last night, Ty, you know him well. A matter of fact, you had outed him. That other nigga, all the smoke. You hear me? He sat up here out his mouth. Delta, you want to come to Texas with me? When you come to Texas, you can stay at my house. Jump on that man's platform last night and go left. But what he won't tell you, Todd, when it came down to the girl Celia, I said, man, you know what? you know what I mean? It is what it is, you know what I mean? Because I want everything I asked her to do, she done it. So I was thinking about bringing her back in with the squad. This nigga tell me no, but he got a phone number. Don't fuck with it, this and that, there. But you calling her, and on top of that, Todd, I don't know who this dude Wolf is. You hear me? I don't know, that's supposed to be your partner. So I think he's tough because he got Wolf behind him, but Wolf ain't nobody. See, he forget he said all that. Okay. You hear me? He forget he said all that. You hear me talking about, oh, I was in a rehab, nigga. You don't know me. What you talking about? Told Chris Muhammad that. I was in a rehab, and how he talked to that dude he's a walking war movie. He really thinks he knows. Don't y'all niggas ever come here and play with us. I can show you text messages from NFAR members, bro. You hear me? We ain't on that. You know what I mean? So it's like when we fell back for a reason. I told you to set that third show up. They know I can say their names right now. Pull it up, Harris Heard, the foundation's still there, bro. The land we had to land up in Michigan. They be talking all and say they want to come out and try to tarnish your image because they can't never be that. You hear me? But we came out for real. Ozone, we came out for real. We don't care no whatever Jay was on, my nigga. We ain't got nothing to do with that. But we put our souls in this here, and that's why I get upset about it. So when we holler NFAR, man, we holler South Base, bro. We holler South Base. How y'all know what it is? RBG, Guerrilla Republic. You hear what I'm saying? I brought a lot of guerrilla scores, my nigga. You feel what I'm saying? So what Boss think he can do, he think he can go with this persona of jumping online and doing the shock value. That's why he got that little weak look sign behind him like it's a Christmas show or something. He done that within 24 hours. You went and printed that up, got lights up there. You lucky you conjured your way to get on what's your boy where he went at what's your boy show that King T sent them over there. You hear me? Your boy Kwame Brown, King T sent them there. So you already conjured your way there. You conjured your way in there. You got the text messages. Dolores got the text message. I'm sending him the intel on what's going on with O, but he know it. Man, O don't rock with that dude. Mama O don't rock with it. So they got this little thing talking about what I said. I put my soul on the line for Ozone. Ozone know that. Mama O know that. Me and Chris Muhammad don't back Mama O. So that's when I came on and I was like, man, Chris Muhammad didn't want nothing to happen to this man. You feel what I'm saying? When what this boy has done, Chris Muhammad said that out of mouth. That's why I don't want to see no bodily harm happen no damn Taharkabey. You already know how he is. Such and such. This dude here was leaking your address. Bro, I'm trying to tell you. You talking about putting his wife and his kids in harm? He want to use that narrative. You know what I mean? To try to gain some sympathy, bro. But he put your wife and he put your whole family out there, bro. When he threw it left in our direction. Chris Muhammad came in and he intervened, bro. That's what happened. You see what I'm saying? So it's like we wasn't really even tripping like that. But what he's doing too much, like with cryptonomics. He got that man picture and got that man address. You see what I'm saying? Throwing it out and okay, y'all got this, we got that Delta. Man, somebody can actually get hurt behind this, bro. And then again, you doing what you doing here. Then you out here, you got this man, got my comrades shirts up here. You see what I'm saying? You speaking like that? Come on, man, we won't know you like that. You see what I'm saying? So my thing is like when it came down to that post that V Banger had them put up, I asked that boy, you gonna go ahead and start marketing this and start promoting that. We're gonna try to get the foundation up, you know what I'm saying, to get the formation set for Ozone. He didn't want to do that. He want me to go at V Banger, man. V Banger call. I ain't got time to be arguing like we've been doing that, bro. We've been doing that arguing back and forth, but it's time for me to leave. Yeah.
So me and you might have to do a show next week so you can really let everybody know exactly what's been going on.
I blow your mind with this here. I told you, I said, man, do a third show. The girl Celia is the one who leaked the intel, bro. This will go left. We ain't saying nothing, but they know it. They know what happened. You feel me? They know. I put it like this here. Donald Trump ain't the only one had ties to NFAC. George Soros too, from these inside men, these inside agents. Celia leaked that. That's why she was here. She was never my girl, bro. You see what I'm saying? I let it be what it was. You know, but when I'm talking about we put our lives on the line for the black nation. We're gonna put his life on the line for the black nation, bro. We done that. I sit back, I take the fall for it, you know what I mean? Because for one thing about it, it really don't matter to me. I ain't got no Cash App up. My YouTube ain't up. So what I'm taking the flaws is for. But I feel you on that. You know what I mean? So it's like I commend you for over the top. You already know it. I commend you. They wasn't gonna bring me on. So I know they wasn't gonna bring me on the show. You hear me? You're the only one that, you know, I put Lord Jamal and all that. But Ty, you the only one that really risked the more real, the science, whatever you call it, more science simple and all that. You risk that. You hear me? You risk that. You know where we come from with Sarah Soon said it and all. We weren't supposed to be over here. We was already, you know, man, at each other's throat, but I still put all that on the line. You already know, I ain't even gonna say that. We'll talk about that on the third show.
Let's wrap this up. So I'm gonna let you know it's probably gonna be Monday or Tuesday because I'm all booked up. I got Saturday.
Yeah, go ahead, do what you do, because I be training so much, man. That's why I apologize for the sickness. I'm at the gym right now trying to get all this out the way. But all honor, man, all honor y'all. All honor anybody that stood in honor. Sonny Boston already know what it is. You sent me all kind of emails to do your platform and all that, bro. Stop capping. You know what I mean? Sean, stop capping. You see what I'm saying? They go over there with ball talk like what that's fake. All the smoke, tell all the smoke, answer that man Wolf about what he said. And come down here and play with me.
He don't want that.
You hear me? He said out of his mouth, he talks too much. See, he one of those type, he like a social media little gossip freak. You see what I'm saying? He want to be somebody so bad, you will never play on these grounds here. You hear me? That's like with the AV situation, we'll explain that. They will never play on these grounds here, boy. You hear me? So we'll let it be like that. You know what I'm saying? I suggest everybody go over there and unsubscribe to that fake boss talk. And stop sending that boy cash out to get high on cocaine and all that. You hear what I'm saying? Getting high of the movement. And he feel like y'all monkeys and y'all darkies and all that. You hear me? That's what I'm on. So you ain't finna never come in here and manipulate the people like GMJ wasn't gonna do it. I ain't finna let this nigga do it. You hear me? No matter what we at, we gonna always stand grounded, my niggas. You hear me? That's an honor of no matter what we going through, we put our life, put our souls on the line for it. So whatever they talking about, you'll see it. You'll see it. Stay clear though.
That's what's up, brother. I'm gonna text you, let you know it's gonna be Monday or Tuesday, and we make sure your schedule fits for that, and we take it from there. All right.
All right, all honor, much respect. Salute Delores, man, for standing ground on that toy soldier, man. Everybody out there standing ground. Go unsubscribe to that toy soldier. You hear me? You can never stop. All right, all honor, man.
So with that being said, family, I did it. I had to do the show. I got a picture up on Taharkabey.com, and it seems to me that every time you turn around, that Darren he said he didn't grow up with Europeans. He said he didn't grow up like that. I said, why didn't you try to flex or use the European angle? He said, well, I didn't grow up like that. I didn't hang around. But every picture that I'm finding of his younger days is with Europeans, and nothing wrong with that. But why do people run from their heritage, from their culture, and from who they truly are? If you have a mixed parentage, I don't know why people run from that. It behooves me. Like, it's always choosing one or the other. I want to act like I'm from the so-called Black community, or I want to act like I'm all the way from the European. I don't get that. But every picture that you will find of Darren, you will find him with Europeans. You never see him around brothers or sisters. You never. I mean, I'm showing a picture right now. You never see that, and I don't understand why people do that. Like, don't run from your heritage. Don't run from who you are. Don't run from who your mother is. That's your mother, for God's sake. And if your wife is of European persuasion, you will come on social media and deny that. You can't be trusted if that's true. Let me yield the floor to Sister Dolores before we get out of here. Sister Dolores, the floor is yours.
Okay, hey, I lost connection. The weather's kind of rainy out here, but yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. And check this out. Now he's on his podcast, Darren F. calling folks a bunch of MFs, these mofos, blah blah blah. Darren does have a problem, okay? And he does need help. I mean, no cap, as he put it. He needs help. This man have a problem. You hear me?
Yeah, I mean, I think he clearly does have a problem. I mean, but I'm not going to say he has a problem. I'm going to say he's trying to find himself. You know what I'm saying? And he's looking in all the wrong places. Let me say that. He's looking in all the wrong places.
And talking. Yeah, and you know what? I guess he was the bottom of the totem pole, because he has got into it with everybody. everybody. Okay. And for him to turn around and end up on your show, that's why I was like, wait a minute. He's on Taharkabey's line? You know, it's like he's literally trying to, like you say, he's trying to find himself, or he's trying to find a daddy or something. Okay. And I'm so, you know, it's not funny, but then again, yes, it is funny. This is how the universe works. Okay. What you put in it is what you get out of it.
That's
okay.
what it is. That's how it works.
And I'm, yes, and I saw Smoke. I want all the smoke. On his live yesterday, that man did a boy did a 7.5 hour live. It was my Darren. And I saw Smoke on there, and I'm thinking to myself, you know, and I want all the smoke. He can defend whoever he wants to defend. That's fine. That's his business. But it's like, I feel like I want all the smoke was pumping Darren's head up a little bit, because he was sitting up there smoking this little pot or whatever, trying to look all cool. Yeah, And I'm thinking, if you don't see this in yourself, if you don't think you're a cool person, or you're a nice person, or whatever, it's like he looks for validation. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? It's like he's looking for people to like him. You have to look yourself. To heck with what people think about you. I mean, people don't treat you. See, this is my thing. People don't treat you how you want to be treated. They treat you how you allow them to treat you. Okay, and I had to learn that in my younger days. You know, and that's what I go by. I mean, I put respect out there. I help people. You know, I'm there for people. But first and foremost, I have to check myself. You know.
Well, sis, I think.
Make sure I'm on point, because I know him and he don't know me. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you break it up pretty bad though.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Let me see some.
Yeah, you was breaking.
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, you was breaking up pretty bad. But I just it blows me away too. Because I remember all the podcasts that he did, cussing me out. He even mentioned my wife, mentioned my children. Even called me and said he will blow my brains out. And like, I mean, and I'll tell you, none of that stuff really bothers me. It really don't. I've been in situations in my journey on this planet Earth where that type of stuff right there is nothing when it comes through a telephone, through a camera, or through the internet. I'm used to dealing with stuff like that face to face.
Face to face, yep.
I don't deal with stuff like that over the internet. That's why no one can ever say that I came across this internet and threaten anybody. And I always talk about defending myself. Always talk about Gucci Man Jesus. That's about defending myself. I've never initiated any drama to anybody as it relates to addressing somebody physically. You know what I'm saying? But I will defend myself.
And you know what? If I can say this, Brother Bay, and I appreciate what you just said. You know, and even when he talked, now you see him on that picture with that white woman, his wife, and that white dude, you know, all hugged up. And then, you know, when it comes to his other side, that cursing and that ignorance and stuff, is that really supposed to be a representation of our people? Why do we have to? Why, when you're dealing with people who are half white, half black, biracial, if you will, I call them half breed. You see what I'm saying?
They seem like they overcompensate. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I mean, even the sister last night that was on the show, you know, she was angry, but man, every few words was a cuss word. I mean, good goodness. But you know, when you look at those who have a mixed heritage, if they grab our side, they're gonna grab the most extreme version of our side.
Ghetto. Yes. We have to be the one that sound, you know, like degenerates, like illiterate, like we stupid, like this is all we know is ebonics. No, everybody's not like that. And then, you know, people kill me with this, oh, why are you trying to act white? White for one thing, is not a color. And I'm glad I learned that, Taharkabey, from you, because white and black is a code.
That's
okay?
Right. There you go.
It's a code. It has nothing to do with nationality, ethnicity, or anything like that.
Nothing.
You know, and when it comes down to Darren, you know, and people like that, the ones who are mixed, they always have to come off like loud, obnoxious, disrespectful, the cursing. That don't represent me. That don't represent you. That don't represent a lot of us, okay? But I'm gonna leave it at him. I'm gonna let him say, you know what? He can talk like that, but that has nothing to do with our heritage, us, or anything like that. That's white trash, okay?
Oh my goodness.
And I'm gonna
Thank you so much, Sister Dolores. I'm up out of here, family. I will see y'all on Saturday night at 9 or 10 o'clock, and we are going to expose, empty the bag on Sinetta Nepal and wrap that segment up. And then back on Sunday, we're going to have some sisters here talking about why do our sisters strive to be in front of these cameras, butt naked? Is it all about trying to get a man? Is it all about attention? It's all about, we're going to ask the sisters that. We're going to have a whole panel full of sisters. Sister Delores, you're welcome to come on the panel if you like. But we're going to have a sister full of sisters, and I'm going to pose all the questions for the conversation to try to figure out why are our young girls and young ladies seems to be so starved for attention that they would even show their behind, shake their behind, drop it like it's hot, all before the world to see. And you see a small percentage of the Europeans following in that footstep, but you never see other groups of people in the numbers that you see our sisters doing these things. So I think that's going to be a very interesting conversation. And so we have a panel full of sisters. I'll be posing the questions, and it's on Sunday at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Okay, and Brother Bay, can I say something? One more thing, please. It's really imperative that I do.
Indeed.
I just want to put out there, this goes to all the people, the viewers, and I hope they do share this video. I've been getting a lot of messages from people, no names mentioned, but apparently folks, even on IG, they're angry at people, Brother Bay, and chat, people, that's the viewers. They're so angry with people that they're posting people's kids. Do you hear me? They're showing people's children, taking pictures from posts. I mean, these are decent, they're dressed decent and everything. But the fact of the matter is this: they're so angry to where they're plastering people's kids, like they did with you, Brother Bay.
Absolutely.
They're putting kids out there. And that's so, I mean, I can't even explain the hurt, that it causes. That's so wrong. That is so wrong. So I just wanted to put that out there. People, I don't care how upset you get. Me and Brother Bay, we had a disagreement, and you see that we weren't all on social media and all of that other stuff. That's childish, okay?
And let me
That's
say,
childish.
and you mentioned it tonight. My only disagreement was you just have to be careful with supporting some of these cause, because I've been around. I've been around before the internet, and I've watched how people use consciousness, how people use revolution, how people use religion to try to ease finances out of people's pocket for their selfish gain. I've seen it over and over and over again. When you wanted to make a contribution to Moorish World TV, and definitely well appreciated, and you'll see that any contribution that you or anybody else made, I put it to good use, and I will be revealing some stuff soon. The point is though, I'm the type of person that I'm going to show you what happened to it in due time. I'm going to show you what happened to it. But most of these people, you would never be able to account for your contribution for their revolution, for their social services act, or even for their religious influence, trying to influence people. You would never be able to account for it, because guess what? It's all about an internet thing now, where I see how much I can get. So I don't have to go and punch a clock. People need to get a job. That's what they need.
Right. That's sad.
But thank you, Sister Dolores. Hope I see you here Sunday. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Peace and love. Peace and love, family.
Definitely. Much love. Thank you.
Indeed. So, family, listen. On Saturday, 9:30 on Taharkabey.com. If it's not 9:30, it's gonna be between 9 and 10. I gotta see what my schedule looking like. We're gonna turn up. We're gonna turn out real nice. This one gonna be one for the record books. So if you haven't became a member, go ahead and become a member. I will be again right here, but my screen shares will be right here. I will be right here, but my screen shares are gonna be right here. Yeah, they're gonna be right here, chilling. All right, and we're gonna run through the whole portfolio just in case I miss some stuff. All right, we're gonna run through the whole portfolio. Yeah, the whole portfolio, and then we're gonna move on. So if you don't want to see it, I would advise you not to watch on Saturday night because I started putting the devil in the chokehold, and I'm not going to let him resuscitate. That's right. And I'll keep a few in my back pocket for a later date. You dig? You dig?
I be that boy you gon' remember, be more. I be that boy you gon' remember that time. I be that boy you gon' remember. Taharkabey front line till the law call my number. I be that boy you gon' remember, hey yo. I be that boy you gon' remember, hey yo. I be that boy you gon' remember. Taharkabey front line till the law call my number.
All right.
I be that boy you gon' remember. I'ma be that boy you gon' remember. I be that boy you gon' remember. Taharkabey front line till the law call my number. I be that boy you gon' remember. I'ma be that boy you gon' remember. That's right. I be that boy you gon' remember. Taharkabey front line till the law call my number. You a friend of the Moors and you a friend of mine. I was told to watch my enemies, now hold my line. Those that speak against the prophet, they speak against me. And I'm speaking about the prophet over you, Ali. Who was the first to remind you and bind you back? You a rock on the mountains, Mississippi and Quebec. Told you you wasn't black, proving the straight fact. You tripping off trust, you need to be tripping off that. But here we go again, acting like you a slave. Family, see y'all tonight, 9:30. Let's go. I be that boy you gon' remember. I'ma be that boy you gon' remember. I be that boy you gon' remember. Taharkabey front line till the law call my number.
Shout out to Key Swells with the dancing girls. Shout out to Cryptonomics, man. Thank you everybody for joining us. Family, listen. If you haven't figured it out by now, it's a dangerous game to play with the Moorish World TV hosts and the Moorish World TV citizens. We always get the last laugh. We always get the last laugh. And we don't even try to get the last laugh. We just ask the real questions that have yet to be asked in order for you to tell on yourself. That's all. I didn't cuss you out. I didn't cuss Darren out. I didn't disrespect him. I asked him some questions that revealed himself. We couldn't even get to the receipts part because we were so busy seeing him reveal himself. So there you have it. Another one in the bag. Moorish World TV. It is what it is. I see y'all Saturday night on Taharkabey.com. Shout out to Sayonara. Get your girl. No, I'm playing. Peace and love.